Heavy rains have been reported in several parts of the country, causing massive damage. Rains triggered landslides in North Bengal, in Assam, also in Uttarakhand. It's led to crop damage in Gujarat. Look at these pictures. A house collapsed on TV camera in Rudraprayag. Heavy rainfall in North Uttarakhand has triggered landslides, leading to the Haldwani-Ramnagar highway being completely blocked. Tourism has also been severely hit. Jim Corbett Park has been shut down because of heavy rains in this region. What's also been severely affected is the Char Dham Yatra, whether to Kedarnath, Badrinath, Gangotri, Yamunotri and Hemkund Sahib. Nobody wants a repeat of the disaster that took place several years ago, and that is why the Yatra was temporarily halted. Several hotels are now shut in this region. People have been asked to go back. Heavy rains also affected Rishikesh and areas leading to Rudraprayag, Devprayag and also to Gangotri and Yamunotri. India Today's Shiv Arur now joins me with the latest. Shiv, what more can you get to our viewers?
Well, Gaurav, these disturbing images of this house collapse in Rudraprayag coming as a fairly unmissable reminder of the tragedy that struck the state of Uttarakhand almost exactly 2 years ago during the flash floods. Now, in this particular case, the heavy rains have triggered a series of landslides in the area. It's already affected the Char Dham Yatra and the Yatra to Kedarnath, and like you said, to Gangotri and Yamunotri. Heavy rainfall in northern Uttarakhand has triggered landslides, leading to blocking of the Haldwani-Ramnagar highway as well. Tourism, movements, logistics in this particular area have been very, very badly affected, especially tourism. The Jim Corbett Park has been completely shut because of the rains. This particular incident that you see playing out on camera, terrifying images of that entire building, collapsing down the side of that hill because of, the loose soil caused by incessant rain in that area and mild landslides as well in Rudraprayag. Once again a reminder of what happened 2 years ago. But the latest information that we are getting, Gaurav, is that there are emergency facilities and services and response teams in most of the most badly affected areas of 2 years ago and this year as well, and are in a position to respond quickly.
In a situation like this, last time the Indian Air Force, the Army played a crucial role. Have they been called in once again, or are they on standby, Shiv?
They are on standby, Gaurav. As we both know, in situations like these, the Army and the Air Force, which have units in Uttarakhand as well as paramilitary forces, which are deployed in these particular areas, are definitely on standby. In fact, the Uttarakhand government had requested, for certain units to be kept on emergency standby before the Char Dham Yatra actually began. So therefore, they are deployed at this point of time and will be in a position to rapidly respond if the situation actually escalates.
And a problem, Shiv, not many lessons unfortunately learnt after the disaster last time. While the government talked about afforestation to ensure that loose soil doesn't lead to a lot of landslides, rapid construction in this area unfortunately continues unabated.
Completely. That's very true. In fact, there is a report that came out 6 months ago, Gaurav, by an agency that had been mandated by the Uttarakhand government to look into to assess the action taken since the tragedy of June-July 2013. To see what of those recommendations had actually been implemented. And it was actually a pretty terrifying report, because it talked about how, like you rightly pointed out, afforestation, the no objection certificates given to rampant construction in sensitive and afflicted areas of Uttarakhand, especially northern Uttarakhand and the Char Dham Yatra area, have not been followed by the government. Now, this wasn't called a scam, but this has been seen, by the Uttarakhand government as delaying, what is absolutely necessary. Because as the season sets in and disasters like these become self-evident, it's very difficult to come up with any more excuses for this sort of thing.